Hey guys, Dave at Fitness Devolution. Got another new workout for you today. This is the double hand mace knockout, and it gets its name from the possibility that when your forearms get tired later on, you will lose control of one of your hand maces and knock yourself out. Hopefully that won't happen today. We start out with a mobility flow straight into two-handed swing or double club swing, double hand mace swing, whatever you want to call it. The idea here is to power the clubs with your lower body. You can see my knees are dipping. Next, we're doing a clean squat and press with the clubs. This is a pair of 15-pounders. And I should mention this workout is about a 40-minute workout, which I've managed to edit down to 10 minutes. So it's going to move kind of fast. We're doing Shin Box switches with the club, Shin Box to the up position. Shield casts in and out. The goal is to do 10 on each side. This is really challenging for me at this weight. So the workout calls for 10 in and out on each side, which is really challenging, and I'm going to have to drop down to these 8-pounders here. So you'll see me change back and forth throughout the workout as my forearms just get a little too toasted. So the jacket comes off, even though it's about 36 degrees this morning in Atlanta. This next movement is just a leg lift with hip thrust. You've seen it before. It's still a good one. We still do it a lot. It's in, probably 80% of my workouts. Next is a Shin Box switch with up. I have to say this is getting easier. I try to do them every day. I'm adding a push-up on the up side of each one. Trying to get my hips down. The tendency is to keep your butt up and hinge over your knees, but I'm trying to get stretched out a little bit better. Next up is shield casts in and out, and notice the offhand is going to be holding in the rest position, which, trust me, does not feel like much of a rest. Very tough. 10 in, 10 out on each side. Next is a clean and press. This time we are not squatting. The goal is to clean the club up to the position where your arm is parallel to the ground and press up from there. Next is an inchworm on forearms, and we're doing a little stretch out where you stretch across and try to get your nose down to the deck. Adds a nice little challenge at the end when you're stretched out. Another set of clean and press. I've gone back down to the 8s here. 8s are plenty challenging at this point. You'll notice a little bit of wobble in the clean, and that's when you know you're really getting to the good stuff. This is a double hand mace swing across the front. I'm trying to incorporate as much core rotation stuff into my workout movements. So same basic thing, just coming all the way into the back. The challenge is to decelerate the hand maces before you crack yourself in the shoulder blade or the spine. So now I'm down to one hand mace doing a lunge.
2 sets on each side. And then
Shield cast in and out. And then 2 lunges, change sides, change legs. We'll do that twice and then we change hands. Next up are good old push-ups, mostly on fist. Nothing too outrageous here other than it's really hard. Double club clean and squat. This time no press. When you do your swing, make sure to get your knees out of the way. Open your knees for the squat. Step it back together for the swing. Plank hold on fist. We go for a minute. And to get that little core rotation thing I mentioned earlier, I'm bringing my knee to my elbow and holding for about 5 to 10 seconds. Next are Hindu squats. These are still difficult, although my ankle stability is getting better. Shield cast in and out with a rear stepping lunge. If you can hold one mace in your offhand in the order position or clean position, do it. I can't do it at this point. This is familiar, the Systema kneeling incline pose. Still challenging, but it's coming along. Sort of finishing the way we started with 2-hand swings. First we went to the order position or rack position, and we went into the back. This is a club swing movement called an elbow cast. It's a fairly easy movement with a lighter club. With 8 pounds, it requires a pretty good bit of snap to get it around. Notice that the knees are helping to propel the club out of the back. Now I'm connecting front and back elbow cast by stepping between them, so there's no backswing per se. So if you want to increase the intensity of this movement, connect 2 back to back with a half body turn like that. Plank hold on fist for a minute. And we spent about half of the minute in the low plank position, right above the ground, chin touching or just above. Add this variation to your plank hold. Bring that knee up to the elbow on the other side. It's extremely challenging. Very difficult to breathe for me in this pose. So we're just about to the end here. This is our mobility flow, loosely modeled on one of Scott Sonen's great flows. All right, so we're very near the end here, and I am just about done. So thanks for watching. Dave at Devolution. Hope you enjoyed it. If you like this, subscribe to my channel. Give me a like. Follow me on Google Plus and Facebook.